In this video, I'm going to show you a site that will pay you working from home from anywhere in the world each and every time you spend a minute speaking with little children. Now, this is not a passive income idea, but you have to do the work. So this is a work from home job. Now, the good thing with this method is that you don't need a certificate, you don't need a bachelor's degree, and most importantly, you don't need to have any experience. You probably use English to speak every day. So this is an opportunity for you to use your speaking skills to actually make some money with it. Now, like I mentioned, this is available worldwide, so there's no excuse not to try this out. Now, what's even better is that you don't need to pay any fee to sign up to the site. It's completely free and you can get started right away and start making money with the website. Now, to succeed with this method, you need to have a good internet connection, as this is vital in order for you to find success. Let's just turn over to my screen right now and I show you the website I'm talking about that will pay you to chat with little children. So the website name is Cambly, and this is cambly.com. Now, what Cambly does is that it offers tutoring services online. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, there's no need for you to have a certificate or a degree. The only qualification you need is that you should be able to speak good English. So if your English is fair and you are able to speak good English, you can simply sign up for this website and you are already ahead of other people that are trying to make money online. So when you come to this website, let's just see what the requirements are in order for you to make money with this website. So you can see you'll be tutoring English. With all you'll be doing is chit-chatting. There are people who pay Cambly, they just want to practice their English skills. They are not very good, but they want to practice it out, and what they do is they pay Cambly, and Cambly connects them with other tutors or people who are able to speak English fairly or good, and those people help them out to learn and progress with their English speaking skills. Now, let's just talk about the most important part, is the payment method. Now, Cambly will pay you on a weekly basis, so you have to take note of the hours you spend chatting with the little ones. Now, also let me just mention, you can also choose to chat with the elderly. It's up to you, but in this video we'll be focusing with chatting with little ones, as it pays more as compared to chatting with elderly people. Now, you can see here that Cambly will pay you on a weekly basis, and each and every minute you spend chatting, you make 0.17 per minute. That is around $10.2 per hour. Now, this $10.2 is when you're using Cambly to chat with the elderly. However, if you are following this video, you choose to chat with the little ones. Now, in this case, Cambly will pay you 0.2 per minute. That is $12 per hour on Cambly Kids. Now, Cambly offers weekly pay via PayPal, direct deposits, and many more. So in case you don't want to be paid directly, you can request they pay you with a different payment method. Now, because Cambly is a global platform and it offers its services worldwide, we as tutors have an advantage, because regardless of your time zone, you can choose the time you want to work on Cambly, and the good thing is that you are doing it from the comfort of your home and during your own free time. You can do this either part-time or full-time. Is up to you how you want to do it. So now let me just show you how you sign up to the platform so that you can get started right away. That's why I advise that you watch this entire video, because you might end up signing up for Cambly for adults instead for Cambly for kids, because by default you land on Cambly for adults. So now what you want to do, instead of just clicking the sign up option here, you want to scroll down to the bottom, continue scrolling, forget about the prices that you see on the website. We are not interested in paying for anything here. What you're interested in is making money from the site. So you want to scroll down here until you find where it says become a tutor. Just click on the get started. So on the next page, you'll be required to enter your email and create a password. The easiest way is simply to sign in either with your Facebook account or with your Google account. Now, I'm just going to use Google, and Cambly will create an account for me. Now, on the next page, just need to choose your country, and all you have to do is click the drop down arrow, and you can see almost every country here is available on Cambly. That's why I said this is a global platform and you can tutor from anywhere in the world. The only requirement is that you're able to speak fair English or good English, and you also have a good internet connection. A good internet connection is a must on Cambly. So once you choose your country, just click continue. Now, this is the most important part during the sign up process. What you have to do here, when they ask you where do you want to start, you want to choose Cambly Kids. Remember, Cambly Kids pays you $12 per hour, and that's what we need. We need more money, and it's easier chatting with little ones, and you'll be considered like, the little ones look up to adults and they'll consider you with more experience and the like. Sometimes, especially if you are introvert and you are shy speaking with elderly people, example, it's easier to speak with the little ones, you come in as an expert like that and the likes. Okay, so now once you've signed up, you want to complete your profile. Now in case you're wondering if you can switch later on to speak with adults, actually you can do that. Yes, you can actually also speak with the adults. Now here we are completing the profile for kids, so I want to click on kids, Cambly Kids profile, and here you want to add some information, some basic info. Just click on add basic info. Now for the display name, what I advise is that you use your real name, as that creates more trust between you and the students that you'll be tutoring or you'll be chatting with on Cambly for kids. So once you enter your display name, you have to choose a dialect. Now the dialect is how you sound, your accent. Is your accent British, American, South African, or on the likes? So here you have to choose how you sound. If you're not sure, let's say for example, if you sound, your accent sounds more South African, you have to choose, let's say, South Africa. If you sound like, let's say, more of like an American, you have to choose America, the USA, or maybe if you sound British, if you don't sound anything like that, maybe you sound like my friends in Nigeria and others in India, probably this option is not here, so you can just choose other for yourself. Okay, so for me, I'll just go with South Africa as my accent, and that should be okay, and enter my date of birth. Now the next thing you'll be required to do is to create a 1 to 3 minute video introducing yourself. Now what you say in the video should be inviting and also something friendly that will make learners want to chat up with you. So just introduce yourself, make sure you feel more social and also friendly in your introduction. That way learners will be wanting to chat with you mostly, and the more learners want to chat with you, the more money you make. So you can create the video using either your mobile phone, or you can simply click on record, and if you have a webcam on your laptop or your computer, you can simply record yourself live and create that video introducing yourself, state your full names, and just introduce yourself, like what you like and the likes, and just say something nice. Okay, say something nice, and once you're done, you have to upload it here. Now I'm not going to do that in this video for the sake of time. Now once you've done with that, you want to add an introduction, something now in words, you want to add it here, and here you also have to, you can add a teaching style. Click on add teaching style here. You can also say how you like to teach. Do you like to teach more practical, or maybe more of a question and answers type of style, or you're just chatting with someone, or you just like more of a conversational or story like? And here on the language, of course I've already chosen South African accent. If you want, you can choose any other accent, or it's alright, there's no crime that you should choose a different accent, you'll be punished. No, there's nothing like that. Now for the work experience, this is just important in terms of the tags, and also when learners are looking for tutors, how they find you. So remember, because you'll be tutoring English, you want to make sure you add education first and foremost, then you want to add the English language instruction. Then if also maybe you are good at other things, let's say for example, I'm good at advertising, I know a thing or two about advertising, I can add it here. I also know a thing about, let's say, finance and banking, I can add it here. So just feel free to add whatever you want. You can add a title and a description like that. If you have a teaching certificate, now this is optional. Remember I said no certificate is required and no experience is required, but if you have those, it's an added advantage to you. If you are a teacher not yet employed but you have a certificate, you can simply take advantage of this. Regardless, even your certificate, if it's not a teaching certificate, you can still add it just to showcase that you have some level of education and is an expert in certain things. Okay, so you can add a certificate here, but I'll just choose to leave it blank. Now supplemental questions here, this information on supplemental questions, it's meant for Cambly people. Now these are the people who are going to review your application and they're like, now don't worry, most of the times it's rare that they ever reject any tutor. Most of the time they will accept you. Like here there's a question, why do you want to tutor on Cambly? So of course you want to make money, but of course make it sound more like you are more interested about teaching little ones. Even if that we enjoy making money, but of course at the end of the day you have to care about the people you are helping. So don't just say, no, I want to make money online and the likes, blah blah blah. No, make sure at least you give a simple explanation, something to show that you truly care about the people. Now here, where did you hear about Cambly? You can simply choose YouTube. Have you worked on any other tutoring platform in the past? Now the advantage with this is that you can see these options are competitors of Cambly. If you've worked on any of this, you can simply actually tick any of them. If you haven't, no worries, just untick them and the likes. Okay, and the other thing you can do also, because these are also competitors of Cambly, you can also sign up to these sites and you can also tutor on them. So now once you're done with that, you go to the demo lesson here now they're saying show off your ability to engage kids in English lessons with a 3 to 5 minute demo highlighting your teaching style using the provided sample lesson slides. Please target your demo towards a 7 or 8-year-old student with basic English knowledge. Make sure to use plenty of TPR to help our parents understand how their child can learn without translation. So now here they've given us a lesson slide that we can use to actually create a demo presentation of how we can teach. So here is an example of the lesson slide, and you can see here the first thing you're teaching. Let's say for example you're teaching shapes and colors. So they say today we are learning about shapes and colors. We're learning about what? Shapes and colors. You know, the little ones there, they have to repeat what you're saying. So you can say shapes and colors. Say shapes and colors, and you listen to how they are pronouncing it. Of course, you can always watch the example and you can do what was done in the example video and the like. So once you are done with the example lesson, you create it, you have to upload it to the platform and they will take a look. And the last thing you are going to do is to have a connection test. When you click on the connection test here, the connection test checks your internet speed. You have to have a high speed internet connection. They don't want a situation whereby you are chatting with a learner, then there's that lag in your videos that creates a bad experience for the learners. That's why I said in the beginning, a good internet connection is a must, and you have to have good lighting and also a microphone or headset. And I think headsets work very well. You have a headset with a microphone, those work very well. Okay, and all you have to do is click on start the test when you are ready. Now here you can see that my connection speed is not sufficient for tutoring. Yes, I'm having poor internet connection currently, and meaning that I can't proceed with the test. So you have to have good internet connection. Go right ahead and apply to the platform.